trust me, if those 3 things in 2021 become your focus, by the end of it, you will look back and say, why didn't I do this a long time ago?
You an entrepreneur, I got what you need.
Hey there, my loves. Welcome back to CPTV, the place for aspiring and growing entrepreneurs who want to turn their passions into businesses and their businesses into freedom. I am Cheryl Perez, or as my peeps call me, CP, and I want to know, does that sound like you? If so, then you are going to want to come on in, take a look around, and subscribe, because every single Tuesday, I am giving you the strategies and the step-by-step actionable training for you to implement immediately as an entrepreneur into your business and your life so that you can get to that level of entrepreneurial freedom that you deserve and desire. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and click that bell so you don't miss any of it. And of course, if you like it, then show me, smash that like button, and tell me what is your BHAG business goal for 2021 in the comments below. I am excited to hear what they are. So it's me again, CP, and it's about to be 2021, y'all. I mean, thank God, right? Because 2020 has been an interesting one, to say the least. And I don't think I can remember another year when starting over fresh has meant so much like the year 2021. And that means you will really need to get your goals together, your focus and your BHAG. And if your goal is about finding more freedom in your business and building those business processes so you can create a business working smarter, not harder, because I'm about to be completely transparent, okay? This is one of my biggest goals, to continue to build my business and achieve more freedom. So if you are thinking, hell yeah, CP, right now, then today is the episode for you, because I'm going to talk about 3 steps that you need to take in 2021 in order to gain that freedom in your business. So let's get to work. Step number 1, begin creating and mapping the critical processes within your business. Now, I've already done an entire episode on what the most critical processes are, and I'm going to go ahead and link to that video right now in the cards so that you can check that one out. But the reason why creating and mapping your business processes is so important in finding that freedom is because if you don't have processes, you will never be able to delegate or hire anyone else. And true freedom comes when you can implement automations or team members to help you do the work so you can be free. It's the only way. And in order to find the right technology tools or implement automations or even hire someone, you have to know, understand, and have documented business processes. Otherwise, you will always be the only one who can do or has to do everything. And if that's the case, you will never be free to enjoy being an entrepreneur. So you have to take the time in 2021 to begin that business process mapping. You've got to document. Then you have to pay attention to them. Then you have to think them through and create them. They're the biggest piece to the freedom puzzle. And if you want that freedom, you gotta figure out the processes in 2021, boo. Now that brings me to step number 2. Use technology to build automations into your business. So what do I mean? Well, once you have done step number 1 and you have actually mapped out and created like all the processes and the steps in your processes, there will be certain aspects of communication or follow-up, especially in your sales and onboarding and service processes with your customers, that before we had all this amazing technology, as a small business owner, you would have had to employ an entire person to do. But now you also have the option to incorporate technology to do them. And those technology tools like email providers with sequences and sales funnels and shopping carts can really take the place of what in the past may have been an additional salesperson or service person or staff member, or meant that you still had to do it and work like a crazy person. So once you implement those technology tools, you will begin to see that every aspect of your business can potentially be automated. So once something happens, then a technology tool can trigger something else to happen, and so on and so forth. And now it's working even when you're sleeping. As you've mapped out your processes in step one, you will begin to identify various assets that you're going to need to implement each of those steps. And don't worry, I can't get into all of that specifics right now, but I will definitely do a video on it coming up very shortly. Anyway, getting back to it. So once you have identified those assets that you're going to need, you will be able to determine if there is a technology tool that can automate that process, or if it actually needs to be outsourced to a contractor or even a part-time or full-time employee. So in this step, you are already evaluating your already documented processes from step one, but you're looking for ways to incorporate technology tools that you can delegate some of that work to. And once you've implemented technology and automations, you are cooking with fire, my love. And you are so much closer to experiencing that freedom that we are all going to get in 2021, right? And that brings me to the next step. And you may have already guessed it. In step number one, you created and mapped out your processes, right? In step number two, you figured out what technology assets and automations you could use to do some of those steps. Now, in step number three, you have to outsource and build your team. Now, remember, I already said you can't do this step unless you've already done step number one, meaning you have to map out the jobs, the responsibilities, and the specifics of what your future team members are going to have to do. But once you've done that, as scary as it might be and seem, I mean, let's keep it real. You might not even be able to really wrap your arms around how to find the money to hire someone, right? But trust me when I say, in order to really get to that place of freedom, you have to find a way and the money to do it. Because adding to your team will free up more of your time to sell more. You know the saying, you got to spend a little money to make a little money. Trust me, it has been so scary for me every single time I've ever hired an employee or outsourced something, knowing that it was going to bring an additional expense for me. But if you do it the right way, you will see a massive return on your investment in your business. And you will have a whole lot more freedom to enjoy all the success of your work and labor. So let's recap, okay? 3 steps that you have to take in order to find more freedom in your business in 2021. And I want you to do this, okay? You got to get the goal out, right? That's got to be one of your big, hairy ass goals, BHAG, for this year. To begin to set up and structure your empire in a way that allows you to enjoy your life, make more money, and live a life that you absolutely love and adore. That's when entrepreneurship is the most fun. That's when your creative juices will get flowing. And that's when you will create something that will change someone's life and sell like hotcakes. So, step number 1. Please, please, please begin to document, create, and map out your business processes. Step number 2, incorporate automations and technology into your business infrastructure. And step number 3, hire a contractor, outsource something, and build your team. Trust me, if those 3 things in 2021 become your focus, by the end of it, you will look back and say, why didn't I do this a long time ago? It's a new year, a fresh start, a new beginning, and it's time to be strategic and get this ish done. Bring more freedom into your life. Do what it takes. I am excited to be on this journey with you because that is what 2021 is all about for me, for you, for us. And please do me a favor. Like this video, but only if you do, and share it, but only if you mean it and think it's going to bring value to someone else. And of course, before you leave, click that bubble right next to me and subscribe. And I will see you next Tuesday for another episode of CPTV where we dive into processes. And until then, my loves, have a wonderful new year. Stay safe. I will see you in 2021. Mwah! Bye-bye.